This is breaking news.
Meghan Markle had a real problem with one thing the palace made her do after she started living with Prince Harry. After she stepped down, Meghan Markle spoke about a number of palace rules and protocols she did not understand and disagreed with. But one she never mentioned is reportedly the one that bothered her the most. That's according to staffers who worked at Kensington Palace after the Duchess moved into Nottingham Cottage with Prince Harry before they got married. Here's the rule they remembered Meghan having a real problem with. Palace staffers revealed protocol that really bothered Meghan. The protocol Meghan hated was revealed in royal expert Tom Quinn's book Yes Ma'am, The Secret Life of Royal Servants. The author talked to staffers who worked at the palace around the time Meghan moved in with Harry and said the former Suits star hated the rule of having to tell someone where she was going every time she left the property, and always making sure the time she left was not the same as a more senior royal who was also heading out. The Mirror noted that one former Kensington Palace staffer shared, Meghan quite rightly hated the fact that when she was in Nottingham Cottage, she had to agree well in advance what time she might leave for an appointment or an event, and she had to make sure she didn't leave at the same time as, or clash in any way with, a more senior royal leaving the palace. The rule was put into place partly to avoid a situation where a senior royal is upstaged by a more junior royal leaving just when the more important person leaves, and it's also essential for security reasons. Another source, who worked for the late Queen Elizabeth II, told Quinn that the hierarchical nature of the royal family meant that Meghan, alongside the other royals, had to work to support the monarch as the center of the institution, rather than shining her own light, something the source claimed she struggled with. Outside the monarchy, having your own path would be fair enough, but inside the House of Windsor things have to be tightly controlled. How Meghan Markle reacted when she found out that Prince Harry wasn't a billionaire. But Meghan reportedly isn't the only one who couldn't stand the old rule of always having to announce where and when you're going. King Charles has never been a fan of that rule either. As another former palace employee explained, I think King Charles agreed with Meghan on many points. He thought much of the protocol was silly, but it is hard to change. Circling back to the Duchess, the ex-aide added, I don't think in the whole of history there was ever a greater divide between what someone expected when they became a member of the royal family and what they discovered it was really like. Meghan was hugely disappointed.